to your 2026 video horoscopes with me, Lada from AstroLada.com. I call those short and sweet summaries of 2026 for each of the 12 signs because they focus just on Saturn and Jupiter, the two planets that determine the external and internal environment, the most important events in our life. We'll go through them so you have an idea how the year will be ahead. But if you'd like the full version of those videos, you can check my 2026 video horoscope, 2 hours for each of the signs, way more in depth. We covered the other planets, Uranus, Pluto, and Neptune as well, all the eclipses, all the retrogrades of Venus and Mercury, and so on. But now enjoy and may you have a blessed 2026. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising 2026. Cancer, this year, we're starting with Saturn moving from your 9th house into your 10th house, Neptune as well. But this is the most visible, the highest house. You see, if this is the axis you're born, your Cancer, this is the top of the horoscope where Saturn is moving into stay the whole 26, 27, and into 28. So the most important work you'll be doing as Cancers is this reputation. Saturn will restructure your reputation, your social standing. You know, the 10th house is what is your position in society? Are you respected? Are you, and that's your position in society, like your status. Are you married? Are you single? Are you professional? Are you a boss? Are you a plumber? Are you a doctor? Whatever your professional status is. So Saturn there is asking you to work on that for the next 2 years. It can be very defining. Whatever you achieve now will give you influence for the next 30 years. Some of you, it might mean starting an internship, depends how old you are, and starting first steps in your career. So you really have to prove yourself there. You really have to work long hours. Saturn is about putting efforts. You really need to kind of sacrifice personal frivolities and distractions and immediate gratifications for the long term because you want to achieve something in your social status. For others, it can be if you've been working hard for years, if you've been putting the hours there already. Saturn through the 10th house can mean your pinnacle of achievements. When you're given the most responsibility, when you become a boss, when you're promoted, when, like a friend of mine, when she had Saturn through the 10th house, she's been always a very good lawyer, and suddenly she gets promoted to a deputy of the town, and very much higher uh, responsibility given to her. So people that are already established professionally and they're in the right field or whatever, they can just, and they've put a lot of work through it. This is reward time. This is time you'll be given more responsibility with that. It doesn't just come with the social status that you receive, more respect, more authority, but it comes with more responsibilities. It comes with more work as well. But it's kind of some pinnacle there. While those who are not in the right career field, when Saturn transits the 10th house, the dissatisfaction grows because Saturn always shows you the things that don't work and the things that need to be corrected. So maybe problems will start happening at work. Maybe the boss that is difficult, very demanding or unfair, cruel, or maybe some kind of like the company breaks down, and that these will be your signs that this is not the right field, or this is not the right professional direction for you, or this is not the right company. So Saturn on another level can restructure your career and push you into the direction that is more aligned for you, let's say. But Saturn also rules the 7th house. When it's in the 10th house, a partner can contribute to your career. Someone can direct you, can help you, like an advisor or someone that you can help you towards your achievements, or your marriage partner somehow, or business partner can contribute to your career, to the right social status. Sometimes social status changes from single to married, from married to single as well, because there is the involvement of the 7th house of relationships here. So there's like a big shift why some people getting married, some getting divorced, some starting a career, others ending a career that's not the right one, but starting a new, different direction, or restructuring, or maybe you're in the right career, but you need to do the restructuring of that career. When Saturn was transiting my 10th house, I became very strongly aware of what was not working structurally wise in my business, and I automated a lot of things. I changed the whole website. For 2 years, I worked on that to make it more streamlined, elegant, efficient. This is what Saturn is about. So if you're in the right career, you might be doing some restructuring, reorganizing, kind of consolidating the work so it runs itself when Saturn leaves the 10th house. But the hard work is while it's in the 10th house, you do this kind of reorganizing, and after that you can allow it to run on its own. So it's much easier when Saturn leaves the 10th house. But you do the structural changes, then maybe you'll be called into some supervising actions, maybe you'll be called to oversee others. There's the position of the boss. Also, there can be some clashes with father figures or authority figures. Is very natural with Saturn in the 10th house. And you need to be respectful of people with authority, whether it's institutions, policemen, bosses, older people, authority figures. Because Saturn is in the 10th house, they have the upper hand. Instead of trying to fight them, give them their respect. And you have to respect the law a lot. Saturn can, in the 10th, you can succeed a lot if you do it in a lawful way over the next 2 years. If you do it in the tried and tested way, no kind of trying to get through easy ways, fast track. And yeah, you might have to work on your relationships with authority figures. Or with authority figures, there might be, as I said, some more. If you work for yourself, your inner responsibility grows. You become more mature, more harder boss on yourself, let's say. You push yourself harder. You put more limits to yourself, more structure. If you have other bosses, they might be the ones pushing you. You can feel like the pressure is coming for them. But again, they want to make, like the universe works through authority figures to help us to create the diamond, to put the pressure on us. So out of carbon, we create a diamond. But yeah, this focus on changing your social position, on achievements, and this is a natural house for Saturn, the 10th house. More responsibility as a parent, as a business owner, as or some big change that you're doing in regards to your social status, career. Sometimes people retire, sometimes they start a job, a work, professional life. Sometimes they're given positions of authority. Sometimes they have to restructure their career, as I said. Now, this is what Saturn wants from us. Yes, especially the first 15 degrees Cancers, born from 0 till 15 degrees. This will be mostly the June-born Cancers and the first 5-6 July-born Cancers. Saturn squares them. So there is pressure, as I said, the making of the diamond. There is pressure, more responsibilities. Some obstacles they have to overcome, but it's also a maturation process where they learn to be more responsible with their health, with their, if it's the moon, with their feelings, with their emotions, in their personal life, in their relationships. If it's the ascendant, also it's again career, relationships, because Saturn rules the 7th house. There is this call for maturation and to take responsibility and to take control of your life. Saturn is good through the 10th house. When Saturn was squaring my sun from the 10th from the sun, I had a lot of work, but I was working very hard, but a lot of responsibilities. I was a brand new parent, so all these 10th house responsibilities, a parent, a boss, but it was very successful at my work. I was just under a lot of pressure. I was putting myself under a lot of pressure. I did a lot of new products and restructuring the business and so on. So it can be extremely productive, successful time if you're in the right direction. All right. Then the other big event is that Jupiter first is in Cancer the first 6 months. So despite of Saturn there squaring you, Jupiter is helping you and it's protecting you till July. It's protecting your health, your life force, your energy, because Saturn sometimes with a square can drain a little bit of that life force and energy, but Jupiter says, don't worry, I keep giving there. So this is very rare. Jupiter entered your sign from June 2025, stays there till July 2026. Once in 12 years, Jupiter is in your sign. Jupiter is the great benefic. Saturn is the great tester. Jupiter is the great benefic. And Jupiter is really helping you. It is saying that it also rules your 9th house of luck, It's helping you be more lucky. It's wonderful for learning, for teaching, for traveling till July. If you have to travel to foreign country, if you want to study something, it will happen with ease. And that studying can be about also improving your professional qualifications, Saturn in the 10th house. That studying, as Jupiter is the ruler of the ninth, can be about opening horizons for you professionally to have more responsibilities and higher status as well. Jupiter is also about healing, uh, because it rules the sixth house of health or health issues. It can give you solutions to long-standing health issues now, like a second opinion from a doctor, or a solution to a long-standing health issue, or improved understanding about what kind of health routines to follow that will uh, maintain your body and your health in a better way. And Jupiter in the first house is very much about expansion, opportunities coming to you. If it's your sun in Cancer, um, uh, Jupiter says like there will be opportunities for you. Saturn in the 10th says, okay, you have to work hard. You have to do some. There might be some challenges you have to work around, to manifest, to materialize what you want. But Jupiter brings the opportunity for you professionally as well. If it's your sun in Cancer, if it's your moon, it's your personal life, it's your personal emotional life that Jupiter can bless. Sometimes a person becomes a parent when Jupiter transits their moon sign. Sometimes they have improved relationships with family. Sometimes their female hormones improve for women. Sometimes they just improve their romantic and emotional attachments with others as well. Just feels, or just start feeling happier, better in some way, or with home or property or real estate. If it's your moon in Cancer, Jupiter tends to bring positive developments there till July. If it's your ascendant, it's everything that we talked about. It's your new path. There is like some mini new beginning for you that will keep growing over the next 12 years, because Jupiter comes back to Cancer. Some new role that you can embrace till July. It can be a new role of work, as Jupiter rules the sixth house, a new role of like a new direction. Jupiter is the ruler of the ninth house, like new education, new knowledge, that new purpose and meaning in life that excites you, that brings joy, that brings meaning to your life, that brings abundance. That's another meaning of Jupiter, and luck. So you're very lucky till July. And after that, Jupiter moves to your fifth house, second house, from July, and will stay there for a whole year till the middle of 2027. So the second part of the year, you see, we already have Saturn in the 10th house, and now Jupiter moves into another fire sign, which is your second house for Cancers. So the second part of the year becomes very good. They start working together in a trine. Your career, your money, to secure the material side of your life really starts lining up from the second part of the year. Finances, security, social status, your duties and responsibilities, it's easier to fulfill them. You can discover new financial opportunities that appear to you when Jupiter enters the second house. New opportunities that can unfold and that can be a source of income for you over the next 12 years. Or you can intuitively know where to invest your money. Second house is investments. Maybe you buy a piece of painting. Maybe you buy gold. Leo is gold. Maybe you buy something that grows in value over the next 12 house, and you would intuitively be drawn, or it will come as an opportunity to you. So Jupiter will expand your sense of stability, your financial security through financial opportunities or investments that are the right ones, even kind of returns from investments already made. Also, you'd be aligned, your tastes, second house is taste, what materials, what is around you. Jupiter will give you knowledge about the more natural ones that are more aligned vibrationally to you, higher quality possessions, assets around you. Um, Acquisition, yeah, people tend to spend and make more when Jupiter is in the second house. Money comes in, money goes out. But don't be afraid, because money needs its energy, its currency. It needs to rotate. If you stuck it and if you keep all your possessions, and you can spend, but it keeps coming and more coming. You invest in something, more comes. So there is this rotation of finances. Money comes, but you also start feeling the flow of money and understanding on an intuitive level the energy of abundance. I Some people take courses for abundance or about money growth and money consciousness, because Jupiter is about consciousness. So you kind of intuitively or on purpose, you'd grow your belief in yourself about being self-sustainable, about being able to take care of yourself materially. And many times, often finances grow a couple of times, like a bigger salary, or your business starts making more. And also you expand your what you eat, the materials around you. Maybe you get more natural ones, more higher quality and vibration. Your possessions can grow, more possessions, or your understanding about food, how you eat. Uh, from the second part of the year, you can start eating more foreign or foods that are more aligned to you vibrationally and energetically. So there you go. And of course, the nodes will change signs. The nodes will go into Leo and the eighth house. So there'll be from the second part of the year, big, huge influence on money and resources that comes to you, that you make on your own, and that comes to you through others as well. So there'll be a big shift there. But I'll speak much more in depth about this in my yearly in-depth videos that are 2 hours for each sign. And we cover Neptune and Uranus, how it will affect you, and Pluto, uh, the eclipses, how they would affect you, and so on. So if you want, it's just $19. This is just like a quick peek preview off the top of my head. And if you like my style of teaching, of explaining, I have way more personal video for the 2026 for Cancer that goes with personal stories, examples from many friends and clients, how these planets affected them in those positions. Thank you.